Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. Sag, today, let's do a what you don't see coming style reading. Let's see what's coming towards you that you don't see coming, Sag. Let's see what's on the way, what's coming in your direction, what you're not expecting. We have chaos and conflict. That is not the card that we want to see in a tarot card reading. Okay, let's see what that means. Let's see how you can get out or through this energy as quickly as possible. What's this chaos and conflict? What's coming towards the Sagittarius collective that they don't see coming? We have a message. We have a message that you don't want to hear. Something you don't want to know here. All right, you know what I'm seeing in my head? Remember that Fergie song, Glamorous? And she's like, I don't want to sing the tune because I can't remember the tune, but you know, there's people in her ear telling her things she don't want to know. All right, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be business or revolve around your finances or money here. Okay. We have Judgment in reverse. Okay. And Sag, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. They're also on my website, which is thetaroroom.net. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. What am I saying? The Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is double emphasized here for some straight, and they're Three of Swords. Yeah. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. We have the Chariot, though. There's the Hermits, and there's the Page of Swords. So, some of you, with that Page of Swords in this energy, there could be an element of a disappointment in a promotion or a job, and you could be maybe going online, taking a course, going back to school, or just completely changing your field of career. Let's talk about the Page of Pentacles. What's this incoming message what is this Page of Pentacles? It's going to cause some sorrow here for Sag. Let's prepare you. What's this Page of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles was destined to come out again. Okay. The Lovers. You have a choice. Ooh, wow. There's the Queen of Pentacles. There's the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands and the Fool. There's two ways to interpret it now that this Queen came out. Some of you, this could be a relationship. Could be friendship, could be a business partner, could be love. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So some kind of partnership here. And this, you've realized this person's unreliable, or the situation's unreliable. Let's say it's a lover. They said they were going to do something. They didn't do it. Let's say it's a business. They said you were going to get a promotion, going to get a raise. You didn't get it. There's very unreliable energy here. And the Seven of Wands and the Fool is there. Enough is enough. You're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to take... Ooh, shit. Look at this. The Queen and the King of Swords. Well, when they're unreliable and you let them know how you feel about it, Sag, they don't like what you say. Okay. So it's like they want to be unreliable. They just don't want to deal with the consequences of their actions. Good times. Good times. So there's a little element of frustration. Yeah, there's the King of Pentacles again and the Nine of Swords. Sag, this person makes you mad. Okay, so you're going to be very mad, very angry at the unreliable energy around this person. However they are applying to you, it's going to be different for, you know, the collective here. Some of you, it's going to be business. Some of you, it's friendship. Some of you, this is your partner. What's the Judgment in reverse? It's revolving around the King of Pentacles. There is the culprit of the chaos. So what is the Judgment in reverse here? What's the Judgment in reverse for Sag? The Emperor. You're realizing they're never going to change. Okay. Whoa, there's the Ten of Pentacles, but there's the King of Cups. There's the Eight of Wands. There's the Two of Cups, though, and there's the Knight of Swords. It's like you love them, but they're not going to change. They're not the right person. You don't want to deal with this anymore. It's like you've worked for this business for 10 years, but you're not going to get where you want. You're not going to accomplish your goals. They're not going to get... There's a glass ceiling there, right? Office politics, you know, I'm hearing Nepo baby. So like the office, you know, the owner's child could be the one getting the promotions and you're the one doing all the work. I think that's what Nepo baby is. What the fuck does Nepo baby mean? I think that's what it is. If I'm wrong, sorry, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I think that's what it is. If it's not what it is, I don't know. But you're done. You're sick of it. You're not going to deal with that anymore. So you're realizing that this person or the situation is not going to change, and it's not fair to you to continue to be treated this way. You're making different choices, Sag. There's the Two of Wands. You know, you're looking at your future thinking, is this the future that I want? Is this going to get me where I want to go? What I see here is the answer on that is a big fat no. It's not going to get you where you want to go. But the thing is, it hurts, right? You've invested your time, your effort into this. Maybe you have a family. Maybe, like I said, you've been working for this company for 15 years. So there's a really strong disappointment coming towards you, Sag, and you're just realizing it's not going to change. They're not going to change, and you deserve better. And it hurts. It's frustrating. It's like you've I think there's been some false promises here. What else do you want to say about the Seven of Pentacles? Whoa, you don't understand. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, but that's the thing. The world. You might never understand, right? And a lot of times, in business especially, we take it personal. A lot of times it's not personal. When people are unreliable, or they're assholes, or they're dickheads, a lot of the times it's not personal. Sometimes it is. But this is an element of making the decision, and it's about time that you left this, which tells me that's a repetitive thing. You either got overlooked for many promotions or raises, or this person's been unreliable and done you wrong several times. They don't stand up. They say they're going to do something, they're not going to do it. There's an element here where it's a persistent thing, and you're now realizing they ain't gonna change. And with the Seven of Cups here, you might not know why. You might never know why. Maybe in the future you will. Hindsight's 20/20. The Seven of Cups is the card of making decisions without having all of the answers. You don't know how things are going to play out in the future. What you do know is you're sick of being treated this way. You're sick of going through this, and it's time to end that. And it's time to make the decision. There's that Page of Pentacles again, and there's the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. It's showing loyalty to yourself over someone else. It's not showing loyalty to a person, place, or thing that doesn't deserve your loyalty, Sag. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm a Sag, and Sages are loyal. I hear other tarot readers, astrologers talking how we aren't loyal. Fuck you. Have a nice day, because we are loyal. And this Sagittarius is loyal, and this Sagittarius is sick of being treated this way. So you're going to show loyalty to yourself. You're going to be your biggest fan. You're going to prioritize your happiness over maybe a company's happiness. You know, maybe it's like, what I'm hearing is some of you, it's like you were going to get your vacation, but they're calling you in for work, and it's like Christmas, or, well, obviously it's not Christmas, because, you know, maybe they've done that to Christmas, and you want Christmas or something. Maybe it's Easter. Is Easter coming up? I think Easter's coming up. We stopped celebrating Easter because I'm not the Easter Bunny anymore, but I think Easter's coming up. Yeah, it's the end of March. The Easter Bunny's coming. So anyway, you're not putting up with this anymore, Sag. What's the advice to Sagittarius? That's what you don't see coming, is the false promises. Enough is enough. It's the last time that you're going to deal with it. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. It's time to stop feeling that way. This is like feeling lonely in someone's presence. This is feeling like you're completely neglected and ignored. They don't respect you. They don't listen to you. They don't prioritize you. And no longer shall you feel that way. It's time to let that go, as much as it hurts, though. But there's the Four of Cups. They're not going to change, Sag. Sag, that's what I got. The Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. They want you to accept this for what it is. You cannot change it. The only thing that you can do is change your choices going forward. Get into the Two of Wands energy and look into your future and ask yourself, is this what I want for my future? From what I can see here, the answer is no. You deserve better, and it's time to make better choices and let that go. All right, Sag, that's what you don't see coming. Let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in the month of April, how things are playing out, how things are going here. Spirit guides, what does Sag need to surrender to when it comes to these false promises, these disappointments here? Surrender to prayer. So give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arise. And we have procrastination. This is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And the spirit animal message for the Sagittarius. What's the spirit animal message here for Sagittarius? Cougar, leadership. You have come to your own power, and this is the time to take lead of a situation and be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. All right, let me grab the Akashic Records here, and then we'll jump back into the tarot, Sag. What's the Akashic Record message here? Akashic Record message for Sag. Okay, we have creativity. All right, hey, this matches my dress. So, seeing this card is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist, and doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonder for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And we have spiritual awakening. So there's a light inside everyone, and spiritual awakening is about lighting it up. Feel the beauty in your life and listen to your inner voice. When you are awakened, you will have more power to face life. All right, I wasn't going to get this, but they're telling me to get this, so hold on. There's a energy, these are the energy, the healing energy. It's the healing oracles. There's no energy. It's just the healing oracle. What's the healing oracle? Hold on, Sag. One moment, please. What do we have? Goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. So through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and to others. Okay. Sag, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Sag, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. When I say outcome, let's see where you are in the month of April. Let's go a month out. Let's see how things are playing. Let's see how things are doing, going, talking to you. How is Sag doing in a month from now? We have the Magician. Okay. We have the page. Yeah, some of you, I definitely feel you're going back to school, taking a course, doing something here. Others, you're just realizing how powerful you are, realizing that you can do whatever you want to do. You just got to put your mind to it here. The High Priestess is in reverse. Whoa, there's the Emperor. Yeah, there's the Death and the Ace of Pentacles. So, first of all, you're realizing you're taking your power back. The Magician with the Page of Swords. Again, if this is business, some of you are definitely going back to school, taking a course, sprucing up some skills. But some of you are just learning how powerful you are. Learning not to give your power away, not let other people limit your potential. There's an element here with the High Priestess. I'm just going to put it in the order that I saw it so you can see how I saw it. High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Death. The High Priestess is in reverse though. So when it comes to this person, you realize that you may have been lying to yourself or not. It's like you know that there's potential, but you have to accept this person, place, or thing exactly as it is. And it is over. There's the Death. You're walking away from this person, this place, or this thing, however it applies, whether it's a relationship, friend, or job. It's done. It's over with. You were not being realistic, I think, in what I'm hearing with this person, right? A lot of people have potential. It doesn't mean they're going to live up to it. They let you down, they let you down, they let you down. You have to accept them for exactly who they are, see the situation for exactly what it is, and be honest. Does this make you happy? And for this reading, whoever the Sag is, that I'm reading for today, the answer is no. This doesn't make you happy. You don't want to feel this way anymore. You don't want to go through this way anymore. So you're making these changes. The Ace of Pentacles here is a fresh start. And there's your independence. So you're moving forward alone. You're moving forward on your own. Maybe some of you are starting your own business. But if it's love, you're definitely single, and you're having a fresh start with a very independent energy. You're taking your power back, Sag. You're not giving your power away. You're not going to let anybody limit your potential anymore, and you're not going to let this person or this business or this company disappoint you anymore. That shit's done. That shit has sailed. The ship has sailed. It's long in the past, and you're moving forward here independent, sovereign, taking care of business, but knowing what you do and do not deserve. And you're being realistic and honest about this person. I really feel it's like there are false promises, or you were hoping they would change, or you believed that they would change, and the Emperor doesn't change. That's the one thing about the Emperor. He doesn't change, but you do. And you're making these big changes in your life, and you're taking your power back. I mean, the Magician and the Page of Swords is there. So yeah, it might sting. You got stung by the Scorpio here, or stung by a bee, but as with a Scorpio and a bee, that sting is temporary. And you learn a big lesson from that, and you don't make that mistake again. So Sag, I see you moving forward. I see you taking your power back. I'm seeing a big change coming here in your life, a fresh start and a new beginning. You're not going to be treated that way anymore. That's the energy I got, and that's what you don't see coming. So Sag, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Well, maybe not, but if you're here, it did. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading, and I wish you the best of luck on your new journey. And as always, if you like your reading and like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Sag. I truly appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Sagittarius? Saggy? Surely not. Okay, that's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.